Nerd Army? Guys, it's time for another Supernatural review. So guys, this is Season 11, Episode number 2. This episode is called Form and Void. Now, all I gotta say is Father Crowley. Alright, that's probably my fucking favorite part of this episode. Crowley shows up to, basically as an exorcist, to take Amara, the demon out of Amara. Yes, I mean, it's crazy, I know. Jenna's grandmother, who they're staying with, her and Amara are staying with at this time, is freaked out because baby Amara is floating blocks above her head when they walk in the room, and she's just like, oh my god, oh my god. And then she's throwing these blocks against the wall, just fucking slamming them, sticking them in the wall, and it says, feed me. Holy crap. Crazy, crazy demon baby darkness inside. But that's not exactly the craziest part. So it turns out Amara, she actually, at the end of the episode, she eats souls. So the darkness consumes souls and she grows up. So, crap. Father Crowley and Dean are arguing outside and Amara eats Jenna's soul. So Jenna goes downstairs, soulless, grabs a knife, and cuts her grandma's throat. She's always wanted to do this. She cuts her damn throat all crazy. Then she's upstairs breaking all her angel figurines and collectibles. And so my grandma always collected all this shit and never liked them. It's fucking stupid. Just breaking shit. It was like, what the fuck is going on? So, Father Crowley and Dean are sitting there like buddy cop status, like, just staring at it like, what the hell is going on? So it turns out, she starts coming after Dean. Dean's like trying to tussle with her, and Crowley just says, fucking, I'm bored of this, and kills her ass. And so Jenna's gone. Damn. She was cool, I liked her. But then, while they're doing all this, Crowley senses someone moving in the hallway, and he like turns around and there's no one there. But they go to inspect the baby. After Crowley says, you know what, I'm going to take that baby, and throws Dean through the freaking closet, and like that's he wants the baby. He wants the power of the darkness, basically. So Dean stands up with an angel freaking blade and just slams it into Crowley's hand, pins him on the wall. And he pulls out the demon knife. I'm like, oh shit, he's going to stab Crowley with the demon knife. Okay. And then walks down the hallway to go get the baby. Walks in where the baby's at. There ain't no more baby. So what had happened is Amara consumed the soul and then aged. And now she's walking around like, looks like an 8 or 10-year-old little girl. She puts on a dress and she walks out just like there's no big deal. And at the end of the episode, we actually see her walking down the freaking middle of the road in this town that they're at. And Crowley rolls up in like a big old rapist van. I'm like, oh shit, someone's going to kidnap the baby. We don't see who it is. And then Crowley goes over and opens the door. You want some candy, little one? And as he opens the door, there's like a whole family sitting in there all tied up and gagged and shit. And she's just all smiling like, I'm going to eat some souls. Let's do this. So Crowley's feeding the fucking darkness. I know what he said in the last episode, the darkness and the king of hell kind of side by side. Dude, she's going to eat your ass too. I know you don't got no fucking soul, but still, she's going to get you. And all this is going on while Sam is making all kinds of crazy shit. So the episode actually started off with Sam in a hardware store, just putting pieces together. We didn't know who it was at first, just putting pieces together and makes a fucking like cattle prod on a big old stick and just shocks the shit out of this dude. Can you talk, or are you too far gone? He's like, what? Just shocks him, goes and ties him up, chains him up, and the dude's like, he's like, how long have you been infected? And he tells him, or he's like, I got infected this morning. Some people go fast, some people don't. So Sam's like fucking worried because he's going. Then Sam, after this dude dies, Sam hears a sound, a lady singing down the hallway. So he pulls out the gun, walks down there, and it turns out it is a Reaper named Billy. And Billy approaches Sam and says, you know what, Sam? You assisted in killing my boss. Basically because they killed Death. So he's like, I'm sorry. She's all, I am too. But Death used to think it was amusing when you guys came back and forth from dying to back to life, dying to back to life. He used to think it was amusing. He ain't in charge no more. That shit ain't happening no more. So the next time one of you guys bites it, your ass is going into the darkness. I mean, your ass is going basically into the void. You don't You're not coming back. No one ever comes back from that. And so Sam and Dean, if they die, they're not going to die. They're going to be unexisted. They're going to fucking go away forever. Can't ever come back. So that's kind of crazy. And at the time, she's like, I know, Sam, I know you're sick. I know you're dying. And he's got the fucking, the little fucking black veins coming up his neck like everyone else. So Sam, later in this episode, starts kind of freaking out, kind of losing his shit, kind of going insane like what that shit does to him. And something that Billy had said, you are unclean in the biblical sense. I think, personally, that was kind of a reference to kind of help him out. But at the same time, Billy was kind of a bitch, so I'm not exactly sure. But, I mean, it kind of, to me, seemed like a reference. Like, go look for this. You know, biblical sense, you're unclean. So he goes and looks for biblical purifications when he's starting to go crazy. And he reads up on the computer and he sees holy oil. Oh, shit. So he grabs some holy oil, pours it in a little thing, gets a cotton swab, lights that shit on fire, and just pulls his hair back. He's like, and just starts burning it off, but it's fucking destroying the sickness and just... They're all going away. It's like lighting up and burning and just disappearing. Now it's gone. Sam's cured. So Sam's like, he wants to cure some other people. So he turns on some music, blasting all loud, lures these motherfuckers in there where he has a holy oil circle already laid, and drops a freaking light on it. Boom! Holy oil goes up and burns up and cures 3 more people. So he's like, come on, guys, let's go save the rest. And so they're going to save everyone. So Sam, I knew Sam would cure it. Everyone knew Sam would cure it. All you guys that said it last week in the comments, you knew Sammy was going to do it. It happened. Sammy handled his shit. So stoked. I knew he was going down. But do you guys think Billy helped him out? Like, meant to help him out? Or you think she fucked up and gave him the answer without meaning to? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. And do you think that Crowley's going to lose control of his little soul-eating monster? Let me know that down in the comments below too, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like, thumbs up button if you would be so kind, and make sure you smash that subscribe button to keep up with me and all the supernatural reviews I do every single week, guys. I'm Andrew. You have been watching Nerdsmerized. Peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you go click that big, sexy subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time right here on Nerdsmerized.